On this Judgment News, we're going to be dealing with this little racist here that they paid, for all of her evil, that bullied a little 5-year-old Hebrew Israelite child. We're going to deal with her. And then we're going to be dealing with this statue. So this is how the white man see us, and that's how he should see us. I worked very hard on my spirit woman to get her to look like that. Yes, a lot of hard work and discipline. Yeah. So they got it right this time. They got it right, the spirit of the daughters of Zion. This is the kind of sister that you do not want to, you don't want to provoke her and make her angry. You don't want her to fight. You don't want to fight her. This is the kind of sister that you try to talk your way out of fighting. Yeah. When I was a correctional officer, at a period of time in my career, I supervised women. And honey, I had one like that, and she was very nasty and belligerent. Yeah, but I managed. I don't know how I did it, but I'm a word magician. But whenever she would talk to me disrespectfully, I would handle it, not in a provocative way. I might just bag on her back, or I might just say something smart back, but not provocative. Nothing that would make her angry, because I didn't want to even try to take her down. Do you hear me? I knew she would. Honey, we didn't even have batons with the women. All we had was some cuffs and pepper spray. And we just had got the pepper spray. Yep. And I didn't want to tangle with her. I was like, oh, hell no. I'm going to talk my way out of this. We going to be cool. Me and her, we going to be cool. I'm not going to give her any reason to show out on me. No, honey. I wanted to go home safe and sound. This is for real, for real. This is the kind of sister that even, a pretty good sized man don't want to fight. No. Yeah, that's how they see us, women. And they should, For some reason, it was a pattern with them erasing. They systemically erased the female aspect out of spirituality. Period. They had the Father and the Son. And then they said the Holy Spirit, because they never wanted you to identify with our Holy Mother. They did that across the board. All of them did that. Shalom. Special shout out to JT Free 17. I posted one of his videos. I don't know how I missed that video. Yeah, because I have the bell on JT Freeze when he posts something. But he did one, and he found what I'm talking about, how they systemically erased mother. They didn't want us to know we had a mother. Why? Why are women so threatening to men in spirituality? Why? Why are y'all so threatened by us? And, when I was going to the church, it was always way more women than it was men. But they were so threatened, and they still are. And this goes in all organized religion. Women are not respected as being equal. They're just not. We're not. And that's just a fact. Anyway, I've been pondering a lot about that, because I know how precious the Most High's baby girls are to him. And it's said that we will be able to bow at him, approach him, and kiss our Father. Honey, we will have that privilege because Most High adores us. And if we're strong, ready, no nonsense, prepared, not provoking anybody, but just ready, The Father loves that about us. He loves that we're fighting back this way because we're fighting. We're fighting for what belongs to us. Yeah. And today happens to be Mother's Day, isn't it? Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Yeah, we should be honored. And if our children want to honor us, I'm going to accept my children's honoring me on Mother's Day because they don't know a lot of the things that I know. And in their innocence and wanting to love on me, honey, don't think that I won't. Yes, they can invite me to go to church if they want to, and I will go. I will go, honey, because it's not going to be any of all of this division. I love my children. I love my children. You know, my children don't even watch my station. They don't even watch my station, and I don't push it on them. Yeah. I remember when I started finding all those anomalies on Google Earth and I tried to show them, it was like, whoa, but didn't hit them as a reality. Yeah, so I just protected my energy because I knew I was on a mission and I just continued on. Yeah, but if they want to love me on Mother's Day, honey, I accepted all that love today. I had such a beautiful day today. All praises to the Most High. Yeah, when those holidays was a big deal to me before my awakening and before I was her in my spirit. See, what you are looking at right now is development, is discipline, is strength, is fighting through a whole lot of adversity. It's a lot of suffering to look like her. My spirit man didn't look like her, but she looks like her now. Yeah, so did you spies out there have that artist to create a character of the Hebrew Rose Jericho? Woo! And you know what? I seen the most beautiful thing. I talked about these young ladies before. Okay. They were crack addicts. And you know that was sorcery. You know they did that to us, right? And it's out of their control. So it was a mother and a daughter sister. Because the mother was raped by her father and she had the daughter. So they are sisters and their mother-daughter at the same time. But they look like they've been through it. They look like they have been through hell. And they were talking about all of the abuse that they have to suffer living that kind of life. And so at the end of the interview, the mother was asked, if you want to tell anybody, if you want to tell the world something, what would you tell them? And she says, no matter what, you still hold on to God. You still hold on to God no matter what happens. And I was amazed. I was amazed. Because she had that to say in the midst of she suffered for all her life. That was the mother that got raped by the father. And she said, no matter what, and the devil tested her and the daughter with all kind of evil. But she still said, no matter what. So her spirit man to me is 1 in a million, like her. It's going to be a whole lot of people that's going to be redeemed that we wouldn't even imagine that could happen. Honey, the Most High is going to heal them. He's going to heal them. He's going to restore them. Everything that the palmer worm, the cankerworm and the caterpillar ate up, the Most High is going to restore. And they're going to be beautiful queens. They're his baby girls, because no matter what the devil did to them, they still had held on. That's the one in a million. Not only that, but this one in a million chick right here that we looking at, our sister right here, the way that they see us, the way that I look in my spirit today, and I know it. I know this. Ooh, what was I getting ready to say? I was getting ready to say something important before I start bragging on myself. Oh, yes, and I'm ready to brawl this little word magician. I know y'all heard by now, or y'all saw by now, that this little ugly ass worm looking bitch called one of our children a 5-year-old autistic child. And I have an autistic grandson. And if I saw her as old as my ass is, honey, we would have been brawling, okay? And so we gonna brawl right now in the spirit, magic against her kind. Ooh, so they raised like $250,000 for this bitch. Now, you know what happened to Florida. Y'all remember what happened to Florida? When Ron DeSantis made an appeal for people to send that murderer, Daniel Penny, that money, and they raised like, I think $2 or $3 million in 24 hours. And I knew that money was coming out of Florida. The incidents happened in New York. Yeah. So we cursed everybody's finances in Florida. Yeah. That's before your market just crashed. Right after. We took all of y'all asses to the courts of the Most High for sending him even $1. If you just sent $1, you're wrecked. If you send him $10, you're wrecked. It doesn't matter what you sent to that evil murderer. Your finances got wrecked. Now look at y'all. You can't even sell your houses. You're in them upside down. You have to pay somebody to buy it. And don't talk about the homeowners association. I told y'all Florida is where reptilians thrive, and those homeowner associations those seats are filled with reptilians, just tormenting people. Then you had the hurricanes. Yeah. So, you got judgments. Y'all got judgments that just wrecked your finances, along with Ron DeSantis. He did the same thing to y'all as President Antichrist Trump is doing. He ruined your economy. Look at your farmers. Y'all didn't want migrant workers. Y'all said that y'all would go out into the fields and pick the fruit yourselves. That you would take your trucks and you would distribute all of the produce. You would do that. You didn't need them. Are y'all working out in the fields? Huh? Yeah. I don't know where it is. Somewhere. It might be Florida. I don't know if it's Florida or not. Yeah, but they're desperate for workers. Talking about $11 an hour, 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. For seasonal. And ain't no migrants gonna risk their freedom for that. So who's gonna do it? Oh, I know. People like her, right? Anyway, that's what we're going to do to y'all today in the courts of the Most High. Anybody that sent her $1, if it's even $1, you're wrecked. You're cursed. You are cursed. If you sent her $1, I'm telling you, ooh, it's a lot of people going to go broke with that one. That's how we deal with it. So may all your finances be cursed. Abracadabra. Yeah, we windmill the devil. That's what we do. We windmill. Y'all remember windmilling? Yeah. A sister like that windmilling on your ass. Ooh, they are in trouble. And cursed be unto her. I'm going to tell y'all about an experience about somebody that I thought was like, we were friends with another couple. And I worked with the husband, but I was like in management. And he was like a worker, and he started working there before me. I think it was a little jealousy going on. Yeah. Anyway, after I got the job that he recommended, he thought I was going to get a job like his, but they put me in management. That got his goat. And boy, that man started slandering me to everybody. And I was so hurt because I was so innocent. I never cheated on my husband. Anyway, I was so hurt because I was innocent and like, how dare somebody say that? And I was wondering who was starting all of this awful gossip about me. And he told my husband what was being said. And guess who was saying it? It was him. I was so hurt. You know what happened to him? Honey, it was like after I got my crying out and all my pain out, he got pyorrhea. And he would come into work and he couldn't hardly work. He couldn't open his mouth because even if he just parted his lips a little bit, the whole room would light up like it would smell like a dead animal with shit and everything else. That was like the most awful smell. That's what he get. He had to get all of his teeth pulled out. So this little dirty birdie right here, yeah, cursed be her mouth. And everybody like her. Yeah, y'all so emboldened. Let that woman, let this woman be around. You think she would have did that shit? You think she would have talked shit? That's why I said, that's how they look at us. And there's nothing wrong with that size. At all. They look at us like that. We ain't defenseless. She don't look defenseless. You think this little worm, this little pale, sunken face, trash, you think she would have parted her lips to say anything that sound like nigger? Shit. Please. Y'all better start looking at us like that. I heard, a few people talking about this statue. And it was like they were offended by it. I'm not offended by it at all. She is the polar opposite of the monster. She's the polar opposite. This is a little weak link. She probably died of cancer before she turned 40 years old. She just looks unhealthy and unhappy too, on a low vibration. Yeah, she's the polar opposite. The colonizers did a number on distorting what beauty really truly is. Yeah, so just saying, I didn't get offended by it. I'm like, shoot, she's a 1 in a million right there. She got whoever she loves, she's got their back. If she has to go and dig ditches, she will do it if it is necessary to take care of her family and to take care of her business. She has fortitude. She's nothing but beautiful. 1 in a million. She looks healthy and strong. She's 1 in a million. She's 1 in a million. And she has a lot of empathy. She has a lot of wisdom with her empathy too. Yeah. And if she loves you, honey, nobody better not ever attack you, because she got your back. Would you want this little worm on? Would you want her to be on your side, or would you want her to be on your side? Tell me. She's one in a million. I tell you one thing, she's well respected in her household and in a relationship. She is respected. Ain't nobody slapping her. Ain't nobody trying to push her around and grab her and restrain her or hit her or force themselves on her. I bet you that. She's well respected. So they better look at us like that. They better look at, you see this little sister right here? Honey, she knew how to decode something and find out where that money was going to. You know, the fundraising app that she was using to raise all that money, and find out that they funded Kyle Rittenhouse, that little racist. So they don't care about that, but the banks do. And she broke the code, and she gave everybody the address and the information so that they could contact the banks, because they could freeze her funds because it was raised for hate and evil. You see, she is that one. This sister right here is her. She's one in a million. Let me tell y'all something. Today is May 11th, and this is Randolph's birthday. And I had to be that woman taking care of my sick husband. I loved him. I loved him so much. And I gave him my all to try to make sure he was as comfortable as he could be. Anything I could do to help. I had to be that one in a million. And the Most High God of Israel blessed me. He endorsed me. This is how he endorsed me. This is how I knew that I was on a holy mission. There was no doubt about it. When he led me to this spot, and I saw Randolph there in this heaven. This made my spirit woman, honey, that's when my spirit woman just really got all buffed up, because can't nobody tell me nothing. There's no odds for that. I know who I am. When the Most High God of Israel did this, and so did those spies out there. They knew too. So anyway, I just want to give a shout out to Randolph for all the love, the affection, and the nurturing that he gave to me when he was in the land of the living. Because of him, that's when I started getting strong, because his love healed me. Yeah, so I got very strong just from that love. I am so happy to know that the Holy Spirit is my Holy Mother. I'm so happy to know that. Our Holy Mother of Wisdom, who has guided us on this mission, y'all. I'm telling you, when I heard on the last video where the devil himself was spelling out his colonizing cheat code, Mother has taken us through the whole cheat code step by step, and we've been doing battle against it. I never heard of that. I never read it before. This was divine wisdom coming from our Holy Mother. Step by step, she spelled it out, didn't she? Our Holy Mother is something else, honey. And she is nurturing and teaching her daughters. Yeah. Thank you, Mother. She's blessing her sons too. But today, since this video is dedicated to our sisters, bro stars, you know I have all due respect for you. And you have given me so much love. And I really appreciate it. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. It's so encouraging and nurturing to know that I actually have men that follow my station that resonate with this truth. It's so valuable because we have been so disrespected, dishonored, downplayed, shut up, sit down, sit back and serve. That has been our position in organized religion, but not in spirituality. And I really do appreciate all of you, and thank you so much for your comments and being in this fight with me. Yes, all praises to our Holy Mother for sending you to this station. Thank you, Mother. Thank you for all of this guidance, teaching us how to free ourselves, how to be strong, how to endure, how to fight, how to strategize, how to take our enemies down, making us those strong women of Zion. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Mother. And Father, we thank you so much. You hear all of our cases, Father. And I'm just elated, just honored. I feel so honored to be chosen with STARSEED United to be the first people on the planet to find Zion in your holy courts. I've been pondering, Mother and Father. I've been pondering on something. I have a question. And if this is true, well, it has to be true. I know that the Godhead is you, Father, you, Mother, and the Messiah, your firstborn son. But who is the firstborn daughter? What is her position? I know that it's a balance there. I just have a feeling. I've been pondering on that. Is it a big sister too? Yeah, is she a part of this, or did they shadow ban her out of it too? I just want to know. Yeah. Nevertheless, we are your children and we love you. And Father, I cannot wait until the day that I can go and walk up to you and kiss you on your forehead. Oh my goodness, I think I'm just going to fall out and have a fit just of excitement. Because you are real, Father. You are real, Mother. Yes. And we thank you for all of this wisdom that you have imparted on the daughters of Zion, giving us strategies, giving us wisdom to impart to the nation. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for making us those strong women. And no matter what, Father, we will hold on. We ask that you bless all of the daughters of Zion, all of the STARSEED daughters of the Most High God of Israel, and all of the women and girls of the other nations that are good people. Bless the women, the females of the planet. Bless us with love and happiness from this day forth and even forevermore. Abracadabra. Now, Father and big brother, you heard of the serpent seed female and her spewing her hatred and getting paid for it. You heard that we cursed their finances. Yeah. We ask that you bring judgment on all of them. That's what we want from you, big bro. Yeah. Because we're done with it. We're done with them being hateful, and even to our children. A 5-year-old autistic boy was her victim. Your little brother. And we ask you to judge them with that fire tornado and blast that's coming out your mouth. Yeah, we ask you to take care of them right away. That's what we want, big bro. We coming to you for that assault against our nation. That was a big assault against our nation. Big bro Star. And we need you to handle that for our nation. That's what we need, big bro. We know you're going to handle it. These are the days of judgment. Thank you, big bro Star. Kwam Yasharala, Starseed United. You know what to do. Give your father praise and glory. Adore your beautiful mother. Attention, allegiance. Our big bro Star, a king and the God of this earth. That is the download that I have for you today, dedicated to my ladies out there. Yes. If they want blonde hair, blue eyes, and real skinny, that's their beauty standard. It's not ours. No, it's not ours. And the beauty that we have come in all shapes, forms, and sizes, colors, textures of hair. But we're all beautiful daughters of Zion. We chose our avatar when we came here for our mission. I hope you know that. Yes, we're beautifully and wonderfully made. And our empathy is the most beautiful of it all. And if our spirit man looked like the statue there, honey, we are the Most High's favorite girls. If we look like that, yeah, all praises to the Most High. Anyway, y'all, I love you. I really appreciate all of you. I really, really do. I send you infinite love and light, and I receive yours. Abracadabra. So may the Most High God of Israel bless all of the daughters of Zion with love and happiness. Yes, for the rest of our lives. Abracadabra. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share all of this good news. Starseed United. Starseed United for life. Yes. Thank you so much for your gifts of love, your kind words. May the Most High bless you 1,000-fold for whatever your heart's desire. Abracadabra. Yes, until the next judgment news, your big sister, the Hebrew widow, the Hebrew rose of Jericho out. Shalom. The Lion's Gate portal for the tribe of Judah. And this is a lioness because she doesn't have mane.
Shalom, everyone. The end.